What's up guys, MrVerry here, and today I am going to be bringing you Pokemon LeafGreen Part 17, where I will go catch the lovely Articuno. So without further ado, let's go do that. And on the way there, there may be some trainers left over that I haven't taken out yet. And I've been recording a lot more Final Fantasy VII, so excuse me if I'm a little sloppy when it comes to the buttons. And of course there are some trainers, so since I'm going to rip them apart as their Pokemon are going to be much lower levels, I'll most likely just speed right through it. And I'm focusing on leveling Dragonlord above all else at the moment, as I think it's imperative to get him to 55 to become Dragonite for when I get to the Elite Four. And we drop them very quick, and you gotta love how much experience those evolved ones give you. So we're gonna see if we can make it to the Seafoam Islands and perhaps have some fun while doing so. And I think I took out all these guys. I think it's some of these that I avoided. And we have made it. And I think I already fought her. As a matter of fact, I'm quite sure I did. So let's go explore, get all the items, as well as probably obtain some new Pokemon. And we already have Slowpoke, so naturally we'll use a Shockwave to eat him up and continue running on through here. And we get an Ice Heal, which is kinda convenient considering the area we're in. And we run into a Golbat, so we'll use Dragon Rage in order to weaken him. And we're gonna be able to use one more Dragon Rage and then start throwing some Great Balls. And I actually really should have restocked, but with 8 Ultra Balls, if I need to reload, I'll just continue to reload the game over and over, and even use Great Ball. So, and of course, we need to get all of those down the hole in order to be able to pass through correctly, or else the current will just drag you right through. So we'll have our Wrath use Strength. And before we go down there, we want to hop back up and move all the other boulders around, of course. And luckily, this will provide a decent amount of experience for Dragonlord. He should be able to get 51 while roaming around here. Unfortunately, any of the Pokemon who use Ice are going to be able to do very severe damage. And luckily, since I'm not going to be using Ice Beam much down here, I'll use it on the Zubats and Golbats. So we get that boulder down a floor. And I actually haven't even caught Zubat yet, so I should probably do that while I'm in here. I've just kind of avoided it as I didn't really care all too much about it. But we'll use Dragon Rage to lower him, and he should be pretty much weak enough to catch with a Great Ball easily enough. And we get the most annoying Pokemon in Fire Red, Leaf Green, Blue, Yellow, and Red, which is, of course, Zubat. And I believe Seal isn't obtainable in Leaf Green based on the fact that I haven't run into any, which means Dugong is unobtainable as well, which kinda sucks, but, you know. So, getting that experience, and we gotta be a little careful here, as we don't want to run down that hole just yet. So we use our strength again. And it is now another floor down. And actually, there are seals here, which is awesome. I really was hoping to be able to catch one. And I should be able to use one more Dragon Rage without dropping it, hopefully. Actually, I'm going to go for a safer alternative and use Ice Beam. And you can see Seal is using heavy ice attacks, but since it's so much lower level, it's not able to do too well. And we'll name him Sea Dog. So we go to another floor down, with the goal of moving the boulders further down, which is what you really need to do in order to get them in the right area, but we'll go to another floor below and see what's going on there. And it would appear I'm going to have to go and drop through the hole in order to get those where I want them. And I would say that Articuno is the most difficult to catch as far as what you have to do in the Seafoam Islands, in comparison to how easy it is to just walk right up to Moltres and walk right up to Zapdos, you know. There's not really too crazy of puzzles. So, this is a fun puzzle as well. So we use a Shockwave to decimate the Slowpoke. And I'm gonna take this one a little easy. I do know what I need to do here, though. It's actually not that difficult. So first, obviously that one cannot be pushed down. So, we want to push that one down. And then, we need to move the one on the right, north, and the one on the left, south, and then over so we can get it into the other hole. And then we will soon after have this complete. And we will also have a level 51 Dragon Lord. And he gets 3 special attack, which is nice. So, the boulders are now down, and we will join them and make sure they're in the right spot. And they are, so we just have to go get the other ones to block the Southeast Passage and drop down with them to fight Articuno. So we only have a few shockwaves left, and I'm planning on using Zapdos against Articuno to see if I can do heavy damage quickly, hopefully without taking it out. And we see that there's this boulder needs to get dropped down again. And that appears to be the case for the one on the left there too. So I'm gonna have to go get to that one and drop that one down. As you can see, it's blocking off one of two right now, so I just need to get the other one down one more time and this puzzle is solved. Actually, I may be able to swim to Articuno now. I think it's right here. And here's Articuno, but we're gonna do the other one too. I believe you can get some items with that one. I'm not sure. So, without further ado, of course we will be switching. I'm gonna put my Zapdos out first against Articuno, and we will see how this goes. I'm gonna use Thunder Wave so that I can paralyze, and then use Thunder to try to deal heavy damage. And after this will conclude our catching of the 4 legendary birds. And unfortunately I dropped it, so I'm gonna have to reload. So it's not a good idea for me to use Thunder, so I'm gonna see if I can bring out my Phoenix or Moltres and land a flamethrower or something that won't take her out in one hit with any luck. And that was a little better. Unfortunately, we want to get her down just a little more, so I'm gonna bring out Wrath and hope that his bite doesn't finish. And it didn't. Awesome. So this is about as good as we're gonna get it. And now is the time to start throwing those Ultra Balls and hope for the best. So, we'll see how long it takes. It only took 8 Ultra Balls for Zapdos, and it took 250 for Moltres. So with Articuno, let's hope it's somewhere in the middle and takes around 100. And that paralysis is really allowing my Pokemon to stay. And wow! That was so quick! Awesome! And so, we have caught Articuno already. So, awesome. That was really quick. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please leave a like, comment on this video, and subscribe to my channel if you enjoy the content I produce, if you haven't already.